Nigeria Igbo men, Igbo people are now accusing Verydarkman of distraction, distracting their attention from the said protest that is coming up with Showore moving them forward for Nnamdi Kanu's release. They are accusing him of distracting Nigerians from the protest that is coming up with these shenanigans against Igbo businesses and fighting Lord and going to China and everything. That it was a calculated move for him to be getting paid by the federal government secretly. That's why he started this whole thing. That was the reason why he decided to call out Lord, because he knew Lord was an easy target and that Lord still have massive followers as well. Okay, now the matter now we want to look into. So look at it. There's a very dark man or very dark black man. You see a distraction as this crucial time where all sensible Nigerians are observing history being made, especially as real activists are defending the Nigeria Constitution by challenging the illegal incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu. Few days ago, an intimacy doll somehow made it to your room. We can see the distraction, but has been silent. Now it's about Lord. It's a few days ago, an intimacy doll accidentally make it to Verydarkman room. I remember that video made Verydarkman make now say it's a doll. Let me go back. We have to give details. Very well detailed details of what that man is trying to say. It's an intimacy doll. Let me check whether not this video. You could check whether not this video. See the video here of the intimacy doll. Make it come a room. We just collect key. I go up. I no come out again. This morning, before I come out. Intimacy doll. Be Verydarkman say for a room. Now the guy they talk about. Then he also said, now it is about Lord. Refurbish iPhone business. At the same time, you have attacked other Igbo businesses. The unified Igbos now shall teach you business and remind you that you have failed as a businessman even before starting. You're factored in the flat price of the phone and its upgrade. You also factored in the flat price of the SUV that Linus Williams imports. I can bet you that you travel to China for something else. And being an opportunist with the business aspect, I am sure that you spend more than 2 million naira for flights going and coming back. If you specifically went for phone business, you will need to make at least 10k profit and have to sell at least 20 phones at that profit margin to cover flight tickets. Us alone, that assuming flight ticket is 2 million going and coming back, which I presume is way more. So they tell us, say, if really you went for phone business, your flight ticket are 2 million naira, be? And they talk about it, they extort people. How will you make from your flight ticket? Because you need to sell 20 phones and put extra 100k on top of those 20 phones to be able to cover even your flight ticket. And of course, your room, hotel as well, you also need to cover it as well. You see, as a businessman, You don't just jump out and travel to China. You pay for visa, pay for passport, pay for accommodation for the time you would be in China, pay employees, pay for the office space, pay for tax, pay other fees before thinking about the profit you make for yourself. We shall not stand and watch you tarnish the image of Igbo businessmen and women who have paid the ultimate price for not just Nigeria, but other parts of Africa. Without the Igbo man and his business acumen, who knows, Nigerians like yourself could have been wandering barefoot for lack of footwears, and majority of your billions of followers who use Android and London use phone imported by the Igbo man may not have internet access. Respect the Igbo. We have survived without no government support. We have survived thousands of years. We are unshaved by your rant. You take donations from Igbos to run your foundation. We raise money by ourselves to run a business. That's why we are savvy with our approach to business. That is coming from some Igbo people. So now, concerning Nnamdi Kanu. Concerning Nnamdi Kanu. Firstly, what do you guys think about this whole message to Verydarkman? Are you guys in support that Verydarkman is trying to remove the attention from Nnamdi Kanu protest? Nnamdi Kanu protest is still very much alive. Showore is active. In fact, Peter Obi said something about the protest recently.
There's a plan by Showore to organize a free Nnamdi Kanu protest this week. I don't know if you are in tune with that arrangement.
Well, let me tell you, I've always been consistent on Nnamdi Kanu's flight. There was no need for the arrest in the first place. I've always said that for me, and discuss with anybody who
Well, the audio wasn't audioable, but what he said was that there was no need to arrest Nnamdi Kanu in the first place. But the question was whether they aware with the protest. That is to say, if he would join the protest or not. I don't know if he answered that question because the video is not audioable. But meanwhile, guess who? Guess who is protesting again? Who is still coming out? Showore. Showore took his team to DSS office to visit Nnamdi Kanu, but obviously he was stopped and he had an heated argument with the DSS officers. Like heated one. Like he said no, they come out.
Why would you say no access for Showore? Which order? Who gave you the order? Who gave you the order? Come. Who gave you the order that I should not have access to this? Don't come here out there. Who gave you the order? I want to call somebody. No. Don't come here out there. I will break you. Organize yourself. Why are you coming on it? Organize yourself. Now you supposed to behave yourself. Organize yourself. Come this battle. Organize yourself. Oh yeah. Move. Organize yourself. Why would you want to take my phone? What do you want to take my phone for? Come back, do your work. Ladies and gentlemen, I was returning from the Supreme Court of Nigeria, where there was supposed to be a ruling today regarding the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu, that's the leader of Biafra, who has been in detention, illegal detention in Nigeria after he was extraordinarily rendition from Kenya almost 2.5 years ago. And it's so shameful that the Nigerian security services mounted checkpoints at the entrance of the Supreme Court. Twice I tried to enter the Supreme Court through different gates. They refused to come down.
Revised back. This is the judge's law. I beg revised back.
Who is the judge? The judge is not.
Who is the judges? We are saying who is the judges? Who is the judges?
Nnamdi.
Revised back.
Just relax.
Just revised back. You say who is the judges? Revised back.
They made it clear that there's an order from above as usual that said I cannot attend to this ruling. We are waiting, and I just worry that we may not get justice. This is a very early day, early morning sign that they might have something up their sleeves. But I hope I'm wrong for the first time today. But regardless of what they do, Kanu must be free. He must be granted his freedom because he's not a criminal.
So, you see, he's still very much active on the case. Very much active. Even beating allegations of him indirectly working with Tinubu. He's very much active. But let's see what will happen.